All right, there we go. Wow. I appreciate you guys spending your Saturday waiting for me to finally get my shit together. Shout out to y'all. What? He's live now? I know. I know. It happened. It actually happened. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Saturday. Mama Spencer. We got Summer. We got Mama Spencer. How we doing, ladies? Saturday. I think this was the busiest my chat has ever been waiting for me to go live. I know. We got Al. We got Alan. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I haven't posted a short in forever. And I was like, you know what? It's getting kind of cold outside, and these new marshmallow finishes I'm finding are amazing. So I was like, Wolverine, marshmallows, toasty things. Figured it was a good idea. Joey Hardy. Yeah, dude, I'm growing out the hair for the costume later this month. Trust me, I want to get rid of the shagginess, bro. That's hilarious. You know what? That's my fault for not setting it to no notifications. Hold on, guys. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hey, Susanna, welcome in. How are you? I think it's probably Sunday for you now, Susanna, right? In the Philippines? Oh, we got Beans in here. Hey, Beans, how we doing? Happy Saturday. Man, we got everyone in here. Glad to see everyone's having a good day. Yeah, but the weather around here has been crazy. It was like, I mean, if you're from the East Coast, you understand how it works. Okay, this is what we're going to do right now. I might have to restart this. Hold on. No, I have a feeling I knew who that was, but it's all good. We're back. There we go. If you guys saw the short earlier, showing these bottles, I know it's reversed on your screen, but the Jack Daniel's Heritage bottle and this Penelope Toasted Marshmallow are something I'm really enjoying sipping since I found them. Hey, Annette, welcome in. What, Diane Keaton? No. What? Don't tell me that. I actually really enjoy Diane Keaton. That's. She said, hey, happy Saturday, by the way. I mean, I know Halloween's coming up, but damn, that's sad. So wait, someone random called you and you. I thought that said Pokemon bikini at first. I almost got really fucking turned on. Like I almost got really fucking giggity in my breeches. Yeah, like damn, dude. Hey, what's up, buddy? How we doing? No, it's just kind of funny. People figure out you go live, and that's when they want to call you or message you or do other dumb shit. So either way, it's not going to stop me from going live. If you guys could actually, maybe hit the like button, just help me out, help me, help you, help me. If you guys make fun of me 6 or 7 more times, I swear to God, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to end this stream. You guys keep making fun of me. I'm going live just to get made fun of. I mean, I'll keep doing it, but all right. Y'all know how this works, right? Eventually, these come out. I feel like that's what you guys are here for anyway, right? You guys like to see the claws come out. Don't give up. You gotta keep on keeping on. You can't have no in your heart. Life's a garden. Dig it. You're so cool. Well, for all of you just joining in, happy Saturday. Whether your words are truthful or not, I appreciate you typing them. Mama Spencer has hoes in different area codes. Somehow I don't doubt that. Mama Spencer is just transatlantic and just runs she runs everything. Yeah, this is awesome. I was like, who's gonna join in on Saturday? Everyone else I enjoy watching this week has already gone live, so it's my turn to be selfish. Maybe get some numbers up. I don't need them, but I want them. So glad you guys are in here today. By the way, this was a little bit of Knob Creek 12 and Coke Zero because us girls have to watch our figure. So cheers. Am I in a trailer? No, not so much. Both of my homes have basements. I don't mind when people troll me. I just would like something original. Like, you know, this is clearly a basement. Like this, if you guys know anything about, drop tiles and stuff, this is a basement. Most trailers don't have a basement, so I'm not a troll. I'm fairly certain you are, but thank you for the comments. Appreciate you. You guys are hilarious. Happy Saturday, though, guys. Oh my God. I can honestly, you know what? I cannot wait till I can cut my damn hair after Halloween. I'm growing out for the Wolverine outfit, but I don't like keeping my hair long. I don't like it. I do it for you guys. It's for your benefit, not mine. Trust me. I should be Michael Myers. Summer says I should wear a mask. Aw. No, I'm kidding. Hey, what's up, Nathan? How we doing, buddy? Appreciate that. You know what's funny? When I was in middle school, I did the whole pimp name slick back hairdo. I used all the gel. I had gel, hairspray, mousse. I was all about, quaffing the shit out of my mane. And then I realized I was also chubby. Like no one believes me. Like when I was a young guy, I was chubby. I had to make up for it with a gift of gab and good hair, right? Um, Trust me, I zhuzhed it up. I did everything. The cologne, the everything. But when you have the chubby face, people, that's all they see. It don't matter how good your hair looks. They're going to see the fat face on fellas before the hair. That's why fellas grow beards nowadays. Beards for fellas is like makeup for ladies. A dude is completely fugly until he gets that like perfect scruff level a lot of times. You ladies know what I mean. When your husband shaves his beard, you're like, oh. For like 2 weeks, he's not getting any. Or until that comes back in and you can stain it again, you know. Yeah, beards on dudes are like makeup for women. It completely changes your perception. You were at a B cup. I think I was probably a solid B. Right now I'm skinny ripped. I have the solid A, you know. I was probably a B cup though. What was I? The biggest true story. The biggest pant size I ever wore, I was a 40 in the waist. So if you fellas out there, I wear a size 32 now. I was a 40 in the waist. You know, I just put the fork down, started running. You are quite a pencil. Okay, well, Das Vidanya is your name in Russian or Arabic? Habibi, I don't know. Are you putting me on here? I'm not quite a pencil. I mean, I do have some muscle mass. I mean, but I'm not going to take my shirt off and shit for you. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to judge me? Like someone called, I think the best troll I've had so far in my chat room said I look like an alcoholic Edward Snowden. But Edward Snowden, I don't care how much he types and hacks in this shit, he's not going to have these forearms. Just letting you know. Do you only drink alcohol, basically sugar, no nutrient? If I only drank alcohol, I probably wouldn't be alive. If you check my channel, I don't go live every day. It's not because I'm so drunk I can't. It's because I don't drink alcohol every day. Peep the channel, Whiskey with Waters. Why am I responding to you? I don't know you. Welcome in. By the way, until someone sponsors me and takes advantage of my last name, I'm not showing them on basic bottles, right? I will tell you this is spring water, but I'm not going to show you the brand. My last name is rife for marketing. You want me, make me want you. I'll plug my whole channel. Plug your channel. Vodka only, dude. If you can drink vodka the way I just drink water, one of us needs to go to a meeting. That's funny. Annette's got fun jokes. You drink vinegar straight. That tracks. You piss. Yeah, Card is nothing but vinegar and vitriol most nights, but I like his conspiracy theories. Me and him could go all night on some certain shit. By the way, I'm going to sell this right now for everyone that's been watching streams the past couple of days. Okay, Beans, Card, you ready? This is my chat now, so I'm going to tell you my personal thoughts. Disagree all you want. The damn egg came before the chicken. Hear me out. Birds, avians, let's say avians, shit with wings that lays eggs. Boom. They were first. Rah, rah. They came down. They had the talons interlocked in air like eagles, and they consummated, right? Eggs then were hatched, you know, through evolution or adaptation, however you want to go about it. Things change, you know? Dogs came from wolves, chickens came from birds. Ergo, vis-a-vis, concordantly, original birds laid eggs, but the egg came before the chicken. The chicken was not just walking around the planet on Noah's Ark before the egg. The egg came before the chicken. Bird came before the egg. Boom, bop, bam. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Who's winning in a race? Honestly, his stamina is going to be better than mine because no, Kanan would win in a race right now because he's been running every day. Even with this slow dad hat, I'm going to be slow Joe compared to Kanan at this point. Like, he would win in a race. Well, maybe. Are we talking a dash or are we talking stamina? He's got stamina right now. I'll give him that. Like, he could outrun me miles wise, but I think I might have him in like a 10 to 30 ish yard dash, maybe. You guys are crazy. I love it. I don't even have to drink and watch you guys be fucking funny. So, in case anyone's curious, everyone that drinks whiskey here, but in case anyone's new, love this bottle. If you can ever find it at the cost it should be a shelf staple for you. And also, if you're new here, I like to do impressions. I'm not saying I'm going to do them all night for you, but usually how we end the stream is we show Mike Tyson. He's kind of the star of the stream. It's foolproof ass. So later on, he'll be showing up. You don't start the night with foolproof ass. You got to work your way into that culo. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Hayden. Hey Hayden, how we doing, buddy? I'll just anybody. I was fast in high school. So Hayden, I'm not saying you peaked, but you know what? I was slow in high school. I wish I could take my svelteness back. That's what I wish. Like, and I'm 39 now, and I know that sounds crazy. You know, Monday morning quarterback slash. Man, if I could go back in time, I really wish I wasn't have so many LBs in high school. I was still good at baseball and certain other sports, but I really love soccer. And being the chubby kid, it's like, all right, Joe, you're goalie. It's like, can I play the wing? Nope, you're goalie. It's like, all right, I was Fat Stafford, basically. You know what I mean? Like if I was picked for a football team, I was Fat Stafford. I could throw the ball, but I'm not very quick. Yeah, see, I really loved playing soccer as a kid. I really did. Baseball for me was honestly my favorite sport though, because just real talk. If anyone out here has played baseball, when you're a pitcher and you're standing on the mound and you know you're going to dominate that guy standing up there, I don't even have to throw you my best fastball. I pretty much know if I place that ball right at mid chest, you're going to look at it like a fat apple, and you're just going to swing and miss. I miss baseball so much. It was so fun. Or when you step up to the plate and you take a guy yard, you just hold that bat and just. Because if you have played baseball, you know when you connect with a pitch, you don't even feel it leave the bat. It's a swing that it's fluid. It's just all you hear is the sound. It's gone. You don't even feel it leave the bat. It's a beautiful time. Hey, what's up, Tommy? We need to get back to the point if God created. Pterodactyls and chickens might not have direct relation. I am saying avians, which are feathered and winged creatures, came before the chicken. I'm not saying that everything was created at once. If there's a higher power out there that did create things, he didn't just put a whole bunch of eggs all over the planet, shit hatched, and then he said good luck. He would have put something on the planet first to lay the egg. But the chicken was not an original creation. It came from other birds that adapted or what did you that's all I'm saying. Was a pitcher in high middle school. Yeah, dude, Annette, it's there's something that's just awesome about it. Something has to incubate the egg. That's what I'm saying. So something had to be before the egg. The avians came. We're gonna turn this stream into like random chat, and I love it. How do you know a chicken? No, I'm saying I don't think what I'm saying is I personally don't think the chicken was an original creation. I think it adapted or evolved from original avians or birds. I don't think because there's animals that are extinct now, right? The dodo. Did God create the original dodo, or did the dodo come? That's redundant, redundancy. But I don't think you had a chicken on Noah's Ark. That's all I'm saying. It came from other birds. It adapted, it evolved. That's my personal belief. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. You know what? I'm missing the point of why I started this stream, which I never even have a real point, but let's maybe pour up something. And my dumbass actually might have forgot my Glencairn. Well, color me stupid. Who is saying a chicken is the closest thing to it? You keep getting stuck on pterodactyls. I think that's your thing. I think Card just loves pterodactyls. No one said a chicken's related to a pterodactyl. Not all birds are related to each other. Like not all humans are related to pygmies. You know, there's aborigines, there's Neanderthals, there's cave. You know, you're born with chicken legs. That tracks. All right, you know what? I need to go grab my Glencairn unless I can find one around me. Give me a second. By the way, fellas, it's gray sweatpants season. I'm showing them from the side so I don't get the ladies' hungaries from my dungarees. But fellas, you know it's gray sweatpants season, right? Just pull your pocket out. Tell them you're an elephant. Just let that ear hang low. Got that trunk in the middle. Excuse me. But yeah, it's gray sweatpants season. Let's move the claws. I don't want to cut myself. You know what, Card? I love you to death. The egg came before the chicken, bro. I don't know. Avians and birds came before the egg. The egg came before the chicken. You're from Australia. That's what's up. I'm going to try my best not to make a silly accent because every time I see the word Australia, I mean, you know what we all think. Are you from Perth? Oi. By the way, I know a lot of you guys out there have this marshmallow toast, but this is a Virginia bottle. It's Cav Futures. So Cav Futures is for the Virginia Cavaliers, you know, a college team. Actually, hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Papa Aguas was watching the stream and thought I needed a Glencairn. He's a little camera shy, though. So, a lot of you guys have this bottle, the Marshmallow Toasted. Nothing new to you. Super new to me. Been searching for it for too long. I was saying the Calf Futures, Virginia Cavaliers. So, of course, I did my research. I Joe unfiltered the shit out of the bottle. I was like, well, what's this about? So, with Calf Futures, what they do is it's for their student athletes. They help them make NIL money for name, image, and likeness. And they also help them succeed after they graduate. So, it's a nonprofit that helps college athletes profit, which I found to be pretty damn interesting, honestly. So, this Marshmallow Toast, Calf Futures, Virginia pick. All right, let's see. It's like a 5.9 out of 10 cork pop wise, but, and I will say this, when it comes to Penelope and their like their toasted varieties, they kind of nail it. Now this is a char level 3, so it's not gonna, it's not gonna burn you out. But with Penelope, you get more of as compared to this Jack Daniels, I get more of a graham cracker smell in this on the Penelope. Let's see, the alcohol on that is, so it's 110 proof, so 55% alcohol. Honestly, I can tell the alcohol difference between that Penelope and this JD Toasted. All right, chat's going crazy. What the hell am I missing? And you're supposed to do the Carlton dance. I can do the Carlton dance. Card, are you putting conspiracy theories in my chat all again? Like, or not in my chat all again, but in chat again? Like, I'm just gonna let Card go. The Earth, the Moon. Yep. Mm-hmm. No one's getting head spins here. It was science. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. I think Card knows the Earth isn't flat. He just wants to see what people say about shit, which I appreciate. Oh, the moonwalk tonight? Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. It will happen, just not tonight. I'll put some Thriller on. I'll get the red jacket. I want to do it proper. I'm not just gonna, be a clapping monkey. Do the worm. Why would you want? Hold on. Oh, God. There's one, what's funny is someone sent me a message earlier. They were like, Joe, just go shirtless for one stream and let people see what all you're rocking. I was like, no, we're not. Maybe at like 500 subs or something. Like, I'll do that for y'all. But no, I'm not. We're not doing the worm. We're not. You guys are fucking awesome. Anyway, that Penelope, I get more of a graham cracker, like it's more toasted before I get that actual marshmallow on this. I will say though, I'm glad I finally got a hold of this bottle. I'm going to definitely savor that one because I'm not going to be able to find another one anytime soon, but I'm not going to tater it either. What are we hiding? And go shirtless for you. Okay. All right. Well. Yeah, but Nathan, I think you might look better shirtless than me, buddy. Let's see. I'm trying to think about what else I picked up new this week. Oh, so hold on, gray sweatpants. Let me stand up slow. I don't want your wives to get curious. So I did see that people are finding the Heaven Hill grain of glass from the weeded one from 2025. I still have an unopened 2024 one that I don't know what I'm waiting on. I think it's because I've already finished a 2024 of this one. Waiting to get to 2025, but I just remember this is a damn good bottle. And when I was able to find a backup of it at a decent cost, I kind of had to get it. Actually, you know what? That 2024, I think I found it in Virginia. So, or actually, I want to say around 100 to 110 is what I spent on that weeded. I'm pretty sure. I know I got it for a damn good cost around me. But yeah, that 2024 bottle, like I said, I've already finished one. I still have samples poured of it. I have a lot of bottles I've actually have vials of sitting around. I'm waiting to send samples out to people. I'm just kind of slow about some shit. Oh, is that what it? All right, so okay. So I didn't spend too much for it then. Andrew, don't get him started. Andrew. Oh, Andrew. Why did I make you mod, Andrew? What did I do? You said, I haven't seen another weeded since I passed on one for having one. Yeah. See, that's what, and sometimes, you know what? There's been bottles like, for instance, this one. I was telling Andrew, I know a store that has like still 2 cases of this bottle left. I think he might have 3 bottles left, Andrew. So if you want me to pick you up one, you might want to let your boy know. Because I've got a backup. I'm reading comments. Yeah. Oh, Andrew, you got him started. You got him started. By getting him started, you might have to get me started. No. Oh, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a sip of this real quick. I'm going to let you all see if you can turn the subject to something else. I'm going to let chat work itself out for a minute before I have to moderate it. Let's go back to chicken and eggs or whiskey and bacon. If anyone wants to talk about bacon, anything other than politics right now, I'd love the shit out of you. What came first, the boar or the domesticated pig? Chicken and egg scenario. The boar came before the domesticated pig. The bird came before the chicken. Boom. God didn't just put the bacon we have on the planet today. It evolved. The boar became our bacon. The bird became our egg. You know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I will say Kirk was a great man. Yeah. If you no card, I was just I'm being silly, buddy. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of the videos. I will say this: if you feel as a person that you are inclined to shoot somebody, or I'm sorry, well, I might get flagged for that. If you are inclined to do something to somebody based upon a difference of beliefs or what they think or say, you need to look inward as a person. What if the shoe was on the other foot and someone else was on a rooftop aiming at you? Do you think that would be fair? Or would you prefer that because you want to be a martyr? I don't want to go down this kind of rabbit hole. There's assholes that exist. A difference of opinion does not equal someone, you know, that kind of thing happening to them. I tell you what, I don't need guns. I use my damn claws. Speaking of which, where are my claws? Oh, here we go. So, all right. Not only do I have the gift of gab and logic, but imagine I stand up in my gray sweatpants and these pop out. It might look silly. You're not fucking with a guy that carries claws, right? I also have bacon bullets to stop all Muslims, and that might get me flagged. Sorry, YouTube, but Sharia law doesn't happen here in the States like it does in the UK going on right now. We got claws and bacon. We're going to stop all that shit. Man, chat's going. All right, I'm just going to let chat go right now. I'm going to. By the way, I bought another pair of these just to sharpen. They're deadly, bro. These things can actually be pretty, like, you don't want the business end of these damn things. And wet platinum. Wet platinum. See, when you say that with a radio voice, you say, who wants that wet platinum? I've been telling Joe Unfiltered, he's got to get, try and incorporate that radio voice, Like, when Queasy comes in, he's like, hey, Queasy, baby. Queasy, I got that glizzy and that wet platinum for you. You got to just drop the octaves a little bit. Speak from the diaphragm and balls up. And just let it hit you in the back of the throat, A card. The egg came before the chicken. I could say it like that. Does that make... Or I could say it like National Geographic. If you look at avians and feathered creatures, they laid eggs. After the eggs hatched, they became flightless farm animals that were eaten for our pleasure. The chicken came after the egg. Accents are fun. Katanas or claws? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to go with claws over katanas. But size can be better than claws, depending. But when you have claws, they're already attached. So you can just run and gun, rip and grip, slice and dice. What animal incubated the egg that eventually magically became what is no... See, Will, I don't know. I don't know what original bird. It had feathers. It had a cloaca. It, P and the B with another bird. Something happened. Okay. I do believe that things evolve or adapt. There's flying squirrels. Why did that squirrel end up different than another squirrel? Well, the trees are within greater distance of each other, further to jump. It develops excess, flaps in its skin to, hover. Over time, these things happen. In my personal opinion, you did not go on Noah's Ark and just see a fucking chicken pecking at some sea going, that's not the way I see it happening. Like I said, wolves were wild animals. You think you think God put a Pomeranian on this planet, just a little yipey, shaky dog, or a Shar Pei that your grandma wants to buy, or those little dogs with the white eyes? You think all of these breeds of dogs were on Noah's Ark? No, there was wolves, and then us humans took it, stunted it down, took certain features, did this and that. We figured out a way to take a bird and was like, you know what? Let's fatten this bitch up. It lays a shit ton of eggs. Like it gives us like, you're a chicken now. You're a chicken. Oh, of course. Hey, what's up, Tortle? Yeah, so what I'm saying is birds were bred and evolved from other things. The chicken came after the egg came before the chicken. Carmine, named Tony. Achilles and jugular. That's, shit, that's great. So ankles and neck. So, see, I respect that. Women do have eggs too. That, and what happens? Things evolve from that egg, or they grow from that egg. You know, I know it ends up eventually being a human, but no. What I'm saying is, on Noah's Ark, you did not have a Pomeranian, a Shar Pei, a Great Dane, um, all of these breeds that people have today. They evolved and adapted from other things. The chicken was not on Noah's Ark. Whatever bird laid the egg that eventually evolved into the chicken might have been there. And I don't, Card, we're not going to go back into pterodactyls, okay? But birds are dinosaurs. I'm just going to say that. They did have French. You think there was a French bulldog on Noah's Ark? Shit. I don't think I'd want. That's the least dog. That, like, of all the breeds of dogs I wouldn't want on my ark. Like if God said, "Hey Joe, build an ark, pick the animals you want, 2 of each." The French bulldog with its inability to breathe. I don't need you on my boat, bruh. I'm gonna pick like Rottweilers and pit. Like I'm picking some dogs, man. Like something when it barks, it's got bass. Nobody wants a yip yip or a dog that just shakes all the time. What? I don't know why single ladies or old people just get these dogs and all they do down the sidewalk is this. Like, your dog has palsy or something. Like, what is the point? It can't protect you. Someone breaks in, what's it going to do? It's going to shit and piss the floor, and the paramedics are going to have to clean you and the floor up when they're done. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with a little dog like that? Get yourself a real dog. Get a manly dog. Something with some bass in its bark. And tell me he's going to shake and bite your jugular. That's what's up, man. You know what? He can try. I bet he's got like a 9-foot vertical leap, too. Like when Card comes home, his dog just does this. Yip. Yip. Just goes right for the neck. There you go. You know what? I'm curious about this. Let me see something. All right. Nope. You know what? I'm good. I don't need to check that. All right. So we've already had the Penelope toasted. Now we're going to pour a little bit of the Jack Daniel's Heritage. If you have not found this bottle yet, I know every whiskey streamer right now is showcasing it for damn good reason. It's a good bottle. All right. For Beans, for Sheena. That do something for you? I don't know. Man, I grilled earlier. My fingers are still dirty. That's what happens when you're a man. All right. So this bottle I have thoroughly enjoyed, which is why I made sure to buy backups. This is, I think, the perfect cold weather toast. I get more of a toasted marshmallow out of this than I do out of the actual Penelope. And of course, I go online and I watch videos. I'm reading people's reviews of this, and people are still saying they taste old banana peel in this. I think you're a bunch of fucking haters. I got to be honest. I think you're focusing on the old number 7 Jack Daniel's old banana. This tastes nothing like JD number 7. This, yeah. For me, I've never had a bad special release limited bottle from Jack Daniel's ever. And I will never buy old number 7 ever again. Now, this one is 5% alcohol by volume less than the Penelope, so and I know that sounds a little bit crazy because this one's 55%. This one definitely has more of that, not ethanol, but you can tell it's a slightly higher proof. Now, see, instantly off that one, I like that toasted oak, and it's marshmallow. It's primal, you know? It's that campfire goodness. What's going on with Turtle? Hey, what's up, Miami, Florida? How we doing? If you guys don't know his channel, that man catches bass all the time. Like, I love his content. Cheers, Miami. How we doing, buddy? Sorry, man. Sometimes it takes me a second to catch back up in chat. Baby pigeon. Sheena, next time I'll make a longer ASMR short for you. Don't worry. Pterodactyls are new. I like turtles. That's hilarious. All right, Turtle. Have a good night, bud. I will occasionally. I've never done it on stream, but I do like a good cigar every now and then. Normally, if I'm smoking a cigar, it's with a cigar blend or a cigar batch whiskey, just because they kind of go hand in hand, you know. Actually, I'm trying to remember the last time I had a cigar. It's probably been like 2-3 months. I do know I have one I want to smoke for Thanksgiving, because I always have one on Thanksgiving every year. I think my algorithm is finally not fucking sucking right now. It took me weeks to actually start getting views again after that Ocean City stream where I was flagged for music. Don't know why. YouTube likes to hate on people that do nothing wrong. Watch, I'm gonna get flagged again for saying that. You know what? Honestly, I want to be more of an aficionado when it comes to cigars, because I know there's people out there, they really, really know their blends. It's the same as whiskey or anything else. They know their Nicaraguan. I'm sorry, Nicaraguan, this and that. They're different tobacco blends or different wrappers. What tastes better? I just know I like a medium body cigar when I'm having a cigar blend. I can't do those. I can't do black and milds. I don't consider those cigars, but like acid cigars, that super sweet shit. The Drew Estates makes them. There's so many cigars out there. It's marketing, but they're garbage, dude. And now I've had Buffalo Trace cigars, Maker's Mark cigars that are supposed to be dipped in the whiskey or cognac you're doing this and that with. I think it's all marketing. I think it's a waste of money. Probably Eminem. Which rapper tastes it? That's hilarious. Hold on, Andrew got me with that one. I'm gonna let the whole holy shit. Which wrapper tastes the best? Probably. So I will tell you this: M&M cigars, they kind of taste like mom's spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are heavy. I'd rather have something medium bodied. You know. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck kind of joke is that to make? Well done, Andrew. Well done, sir. That's why you're a mod. That was pretty good. I'll give you that one, buddy. Mom's spaghetti cigar batch. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy, but it makes you feel at home. I like that. I like that. So I've had squab. With pigeon and squab, you have to cook it medium rare. Chicken and other birds, you have to make sure it's well done. Like, you can't eat medium rare chicken. Pink chicken is going to kill you. But when it comes to pigeon, squab, um, like duck, you don't cook well done. There's certain birds. I don't know how humans figure this out, by the way, right? How do humans figure out the chicken's got to be cooked well done, but this other stuff we can just put it to a slight fire, eat it, it's good to go. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Card, I'm not eating feathered rats. Like, no, I'm not eating a city pigeon. I'm talking squab or, like, quail, this and that. No, I'm not going to go to New York and just start just BB gunning stuff on rooftops and be like, all right, that's dinner, kids. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, I think pigeons are kind of like flying rats. And I know a lot of people collect them, train them. Mike Tyson. You know a man that loves pigeons? This man right here. He loves pigeons. Tigers, pigeons, heavyweight championships, and showing that ass. That's what Mike Tyson's all about. Phillies blunts over Swiss. Oh man, Phillies. Oh man. See, now you're taking me back. What was the other one? Honey Dutches. There you go. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Honey Dutches. You take a Honey Dutch, use a wrapper, that leaf on the outside. You get like 3 or 4 people in the car. You're all just listening to 3 6 Mafia, passing things amongst yourselves. That was a good night back in the day. Some Dutchies and a dime. You're good to go. How close am I to super chats? I checked my analytics earlier. Ever since the one stream I had, I'm kind of slacking a little bit. I'm definitely, like, if I did the math earlier, 63% of the way there. I'm well over halfway to getting monetized in super chats. Need more subs, need more watch hours, which means I've got to get better about content. That's all it is. I just got to stop being so lazy after my big boy job and do that. But yeah, for my silly stream to be over halfway to being monetized, like, it's not even about that for me. I use my stream as a way to chat with my friends in between other streams that have way better content, like I've said from day one, which is why I cannot wait for Al Gordon to go live. I heard from him today. I know he was busy yesterday at a SDL thing there in Colorado. Hopefully that man will start going live soon, because he's got that epic bar and basement setup. I'm still slacking on getting shit done. But the trolls are also crushing it for me with their comments on my shorts and this and that. Like trolls don't realize they will eventually pay everyone's bills. Like all those stupid fucking comments y'all make and doing this and that. It you're only helping people's channels. Like I don't understand why trolls troll. You only help channels. Holy Eagle Rare? No, I didn't buy a case. I mean, I just if you see it at cost around me, you're crazy not to fucking buy it. Right? And then this guy right here, as we all know, you got to have the big eagle on the shelf. This is a self-indulgent purchase, right? I'm never going to open this. I have 750s of Eagle Rare. I know what Eagle Rare tastes like, but I found the big boy at cost. So you're damn right I'm going to be selfish and just keep it on the shelf. Just sounds sexy when you toss it too. By the way, I was that bartender that did bottle flips. You know, I made sure when you came into my bar, I zhuzhed it up, you know. No, that eagle was definitely just for shelf purposes. Like a minivan, okay. Is Tommy a troll? My little ER family, yeah. Oh, so has Tommy been slow playing being a troll? What are we doing here, Tommy? Like, really, just go ahead, say what you want to say. All right, I'm going to let you have the spotlight right now, Tommy. Get it all out. All right, so Tommy is probably gay ass Dean Goldberry. Tommy, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tommy. Bring it so my mods can fucking hide you. Go ahead. Say whatever the fuck it is you want to say, motherfucker. Tell you what. I'm gonna let you have the spotlight right now before I show you my gray sweatpants. What unclever thing are you about to say? Really? I thought you had like a something copied and pasted ready to go. Are you typing it? Oh god. Oh, you're so boring, Tommy. You've got 3 seconds to type whatever you're gonna say before I fucking block you, bro. Just because I'm impatient waiting on your dumb shit. I will tell you how to troll properly is already have your stuff copied and pasted ready to go. Right? That way you don't fumble through autocorrect because duck you. Let's extrapolate what just happened there for a moment, right? Right? Let's just diagnose your dumbness. Let's cipher through your stupidity. Um bro, like you caught my attention, right? I was a fish ready to just bite on that fucking bait and you just totally let me down, man. Like any of my mods want to block him just for being boring. I have no problem with it. What the fuck was that? You own me. I'm so sorry. This man says he owns me. You don't own anything. This ass owns you. So I'm going to say Tommy is probably Dean Goldberry, which means you take time out of your day to slow play chats just to say something dumb. So who occupies whose mind more, Tommy? You clearly want my fucking cock. Why else would you be here? The rooster is clearly just every sunrise you're looking for my rooster. Keep talking, man. Like you're the one on my fucking chat. You don't see me fucking dealing with your dumbass. Yeah, see, you're posting. All right, you know what? Way to go. I'm going to go ahead and do this. So you know what's funny is before chat, I hid certain words so that he couldn't type. So he's trying to get around it. This man is doing mental gymnastics right now trying to troll me. Imagine how fucking pathetic you are. I hid certain words on my chat just because I knew what the fuck you would try to say, and you are clearly trying to dodge through hoops and jump over them and be a weak-willed bitch-made man. You don't have the courage to show your face or go live or do anything else other than be a punk-made little fucking bitch. One day, when this channel gets monetized, everyone's going to send super chats just to laugh at you, bro. Your whole goal in life is to troll me for what purpose? To help me out? Thanks. Like, what do you... What, I'm not going to crash out. Do you think I give a flying fuck about... I know you're a mouth breather. I know you probably waste money on sports betting and all this other shit. So, either way, we're going to go back to happier things in life. Hey, what's up, Neo? How we doing, buddy? Neo, you just missed the trolling, man. I'm telling you, man. It's fantastic tonight. Shay was with bacon. All right, Shay. No, anyone that comes in with bacon emojis is pretty much welcome here. Always welcome. Dude, this is the thing. No one's ever going to make me crash out. You might get me talking about it, but you don't see me slamming hands or like crying about how pathetic they are. When they want to show themselves and actually be about their business, go for it. Anyway, if you're just joining in, well, excuse me. Let me clear the throat. That wasn't very attractive. Drop down a few octaves. This Jack Daniels deserved more of a proper radio description. It's toasted. The bottle has a blue label. It tastes good. You guys know me. No, I'm comparing it, not comparing it really, but it's cold outside. You want s'mores, you want something toasty. Finally found the Penelope marshmallow. I will say I'm getting more of a marshmallow taste out of the Jack Daniels heritage. So what I enjoy about this bottle over the Penelope is I think I prefer the finish, honestly, most of all, over the Penelope. And the Penelope, even though it's only 5% alcohol higher, it's that slight burn that takes away from the true flavors of what it could be. Now, once some air hits it for a little bit, I'm sure it's going to be better. Just like the creme brulee was. A lot of Penelope stuff, for me personally, that first pour from the bottle isn't a true indication as to how good it can be. And maybe that's it with a lot of other bottles. Once air hits it, it becomes a lot better. Penelope tries too hard. I will say that. But Penelope they're on the cusp of greatness, right? Will, like their bottles are there. Now I've never had the estate collection, so don't judge me on that. I've never had the estate collection, but I've had the Rio. The bottles I own are the Rio Cigar Batch, Story One, Creme Brulee. This, and I have tried other bottles. I don't own them, but I feel like Penelope is really, really close to hitting that perfect mark. Now some of their Architect bottles, depending on the build, Some are more vanilla forward, some are this and that. Some of their architect bottles are really good. Like I think it was build, I can't remember if it was build 8 or 11. I preferred over the ones I've seen recently. Oh, we got Queasy. What's up, baby? How we doing, man? About time Queasy damn joined a live of mine. Queasy, I know you wanted this just for Queasy. That's all he wants right there. There you go. Hold on. You want full flex or no flex? You let me know, Queasy. Full flex, no flex. You tell me what you want, buddy. I love seeing people say hi to each other. It's so fucking awesome. Pump the flex, make it tickle. Oh shit. Hold on. I gotta find my other claw. I'm losing shit left and right. No, there we go. So, by the way, anyone that joined Joe Unfiltered's live last night, we all saw him do the Pelican, right? Now, I almost got a little bit butthurt at first because Joe was like, but I got credit for it, right? We all know where the Pelican, maybe if I didn't originate it, we all know where it happens, right? So that's what we're gonna Pelican tonight. Just a full shot of ath. It's gonna full suction. Yeah. To Pelican and Glencairn is not for the weak of heart. You have to be willing to put yourself out on the line, spill a few drops, embarrass yourself in front of the world. But if done right, you're a legend. Just saying. A Pelican crack. Oh, whiskey was last. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. 2 nights ago. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. 2 nights ago on Joe's last live. There we go. What are we sipping? It's a toasty kind of night. You know, it's October here on the East Coast. We're finally starting to get a little chilly. Campfires to me, marshmallows, oak, wood. It's primal. It's time for something toasty. You know, honestly, I don't think comparison is the right word, but because I found this marshmallow toast, I was really excited to, and Mama Aguas obviously liked this bottle, but not disappointed by this bottle. I just get more marshmallow taste out of the JD Heritage than I do out of that, even though that one's labeled as marshmallow toast. I get more of a graham cracker and spice note than marshmallow with the Penelope. With the JD Heritage, I get that toasty, oak, marshmallow, campfire, primal, you know, goodness. Heading out, Alan? Good night, Alan. Hey, Neil, what are you sipping on? Which high proofs? Was worked up from hot dogs and Glens. Well, see, the Glizzies and Glens was all Joe's idea. Like Glizzies and Glens, all the stuff Joe mixes, his hot sauces, his relish, this and that. That's all Joe Unfiltered, just being Joe. But when it comes to Pelican and Glencairn, we all remember that night when my phone died and everyone thought when my phone died after I Pelican to Glencairn, everyone was like, "Is Joe alive?" I'm still here. But I had like 9 people message me like, "Are you dead?" No, I'm good. My phone is just usually always in that state, though. So. Yeah, a lot of people thought I died that night. It was, so it's like, makes you look inward. What did I do so wrong? No, it's just my phone's always almost dying. I'm getting his jaw ready. Yo, yeah, that's true. Joe likes them double thick ones, man. A 4-gate 8-year. So you have to school me on what 4-gate is. Apologies for not knowing that. You know, you guys are making me want to Pelican a Glen. Is it time to Pelican, or should I save that? Y'all let me know. Do we Pelican a Glen? If you guys want me to, I could suck on a little knob, right? If you guys want to see me do something, we can suck on some knob. Put it in the glass, see what happens. Wait, what's going on? What am I missing? You're passing out. I'm like an old lady. Nah, Beans, you're not an old lady. Nah, Sheen and Andrew are definitely some of the coolest people I know. Everyone here is. I tell you what. You know what? I don't want to waste something just a Pelican. What do we do here? Sorry for the squeaky chair. You guys you'll be fine. By the way, I did find a bottle of Stag 25A earlier at a store in Maryland. He wants $600 for it. I told him he can go fuck himself running. I'll even do it for him. You want to charge $600 for a bottle of Stag Junior, the 25? Like, I know you've got to feed your kids or do whatever you've got to do, but like that's like bend me over a barrel. There's no lube. You didn't whisper sweet nothings. And then I paid for that experience. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna let you get off and then say, "Where do you get off?" Like, fuck that. $600 for a bottle of Stag Junior. I hate Maryland. I hate Maryland. Kiss the crack. If I had anything other than a Hank Hill, that's the first thing I would whip out. Other than the tripod that just goes. That's I'd walk my white ass back across 8 Mile and show them. Like, I'm not paying those crack prices. Like, what? $600? What are you doing? Yeah, dude. No, it was. I send Al and Joe and Alan pictures all the time of the shelves here in Maryland, what people charge. It's absolutely fucking bonkers. But I tell you what, I'm in the mood to Glencairn some shit. Or Glencairn, Pelican some shit. Hold on. Let's calm down, Joe. See, Maryland prices get me a little tight chested. It's like, actually, you know what? What am I trying to think? How much do I want to keep drinking on the live tonight before I continue to make a fool out of myself? Do I want to continue tasting stuff or just go right to the foolproof ath and just act silly? Just act all kinds of silly. I mean, I could always do both. Actually, hold on. Any water company out there, let me know what's up. I'll gladly sponsor you. Until then, my last name is up for grabs. All right. Nice pop. All right. So, I'm going to hold the claws just in case I need a little bit of backup. But if everyone's ready for the Pelican, let me see at least somebody smash a heart emoji. Let me see something on the right side of the screen here. Your right, my left. Actually, it's both of our rights at this point, but I'll Pelican it. Someone give me a haha, a heart, something. There we go. Okay. Not bad. There's your ASMR. One Pelican down. Stag 20. I still have the full Stag 24 collection, A, B, C, and D. I will say that I liked C. Personally, I liked 24C over A, B, and D. Oh, excuse me. For me, it was 24C, then D. C, D, B, A is the order. I personally, the D came second for me. No Diddy. Damn, that was tasty. Excuse me. I don't know what sound pelicans make. If anyone knows, let me know. Stag it always should be less than 75, but good luck finding it for that, dude. You know what I mean? It's how many of us have actually found it? Well, you guys out there might, but I've personally never been able to find Stag at often for what it should cost. Like, you'd buy. I think I would too, man. Like, how. You know what's crazy though? I was telling you guys they won't let me keep the boxes. Like when I buy stuff, I'm there for a drop of Stag, of E.H. Taylor, of this and that. They will not let me keep the box to store my tubes. They have the box, but they purposely destroy them, at least in Virginia now, because I guess you have resellers that will take the boxes and bottles and put fake juice and then use heat sealers. I guess there's so many scammers and assholes out there that now I can't even keep the box for storage of my own legit bottles. There's so many assholes out there that would rather not work and scam people that they sell fake liquor. I'm like, that's why you're not selling me. That's why you won't let me, because the last time I found a bottle of Stag, I was like, I bought the last one in that case of 6. I was like, I really wanted that, just that pretty box. Giggity. But sorry, ladies. No, but for the bottles, I was like, the Stag Junior bottles, it's like, I just wanted the box for nostalgia and also to store my own bottles in. And I can't because assholes out there want to use the box. Why do y'all do that? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Blackened cask finished. So I tried the blackened based off of another streamer's recommendation, he who shall not be named, and I messaged him, I was like, I'm not doing that again. You pay 50 for Stag Junior. You're a liar. Mentiroso. Where the hell are you paying 50 for Stag Junior? Does that guy owe you a favor? It's got to be that way. Oh, God. Can't show you guys my workout body yet. That's why I'm wearing a big shirt. No, dude, if you're paying 50 for Stag Junior, that's fucking awesome. 45 for Weller 12. I can't find a Weller anything for less than 90 near me. No, I actually believe you. No, some of you guys, you tell me things, I definitely believe you. Actually, I ran out of Coke Zero. I know. I preach on this channel, less calories, less sugar, this and that. Water and Coke Zero, but I know I'm out of Coke Zero. That's what I'm saying. Like Stag, the cheapest Stag I've ever seen is 60 to 65. Smoke Eye Hill. I don't know what it is about Stag bottles, man. They're just, when you see this on a shelf, there's something about us as, I don't know, as not collectors, but people that enjoy this kind of stuff. You see this bottle, you just, it's like you know it's not going to be bad. I've never once tasted a bad Stag. There might be other ones I prefer, but it's a guaranteed good time every time you see this bottle. It's fantastic. And I like seeing multiples on my shelf. I'm sorry. There's just something when you have like, hey, you got Stag? Yeah, I've got Stag on my fucking shelf. You know why? Because I'm fucking awesome. We're awesome men. You hear that shake? It's fantastic. Plus, when you have forums like mine, it's like you want better bottles to grab off the shelf so it looks better. So it's like, all right, what am I grabbing today? That's a fantastic selection. By the way, I sold a lot of bottles of wine when I was a bartender because you would get bonuses depending on the higher upper echelon bottles you're selling. So you show up with that and you showcase a nice varietal, a nice Dom Perignon from like 19 Dickety 2 or whatever the fuck the years. I sold the fuck out of some wine, man. I didn't know what the fuck it tasted like. I just know I'm gonna sell it. Burns my ass over it. All right. Is it time for Mike? I don't know. I don't know if I might need to stop tapping that ass so much because he's getting a little low. He's got all the stamina in the world. It's still foolproof, but I definitely don't want to. I want that ass to last a little bit longer. So I've been looking more at certain bottles, especially the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. I've been noticing there's more, I guess the Coy Hill Rick House is being released, and I'm seeing a lot more that are between 63 to 67% alcohol. I still haven't seen a hazmat of of anything unless it's like you guys know it's a hazmat when it's getting released. But I've definitely been seeking out the single barrel proof ryes that are certain things. Um, it's funny. I was looking at my one bottle today, and I know Papa Aguas got into my Rock Hill Farms because for him, he likes the Jack Daniels 14 and he likes the Rock Hill Farms. That is his bottles of choice. Or it's basic ass Jim Beam. Yeah, and I think what's great about the so JP was telling me, because I was really never huge into ryes, but he's like, you should try Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, the rye because it's more bourbon friendly. It's not as spicy as a lot of ryes at first, but the yeah, that single barrel proof rye, the higher you get up in alcohol by volume, it still is amazing. If I can find a hazmat, I'll definitely pick it up because I've missed out on sorry, I've missed out on the Penelope, the American Light whiskey, certain other hazmats that have dropped. And it's like, but the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof ryes, what I can find, they're always hovering between that like 64 to 67%, as close to a hazmat as I can get for a rye. So, dude, I love them. Smoke Eye Hill, okay. $180. See, I really love Rock Hill Farms. It's a bottle where I wish I could find more of them at what they should cost because that's one of those bottles when I look at it, I have to remember I only have one of them. It's that damn good. And I think we all have certain bottles like that. Other people, they've got tons. I've got plenty of Rock Hill Farms on the shelf. Well, I've got one. I know it's amazing. I didn't tater it, but I don't want it gone yet. And I've had that bottle over a year, and it's still here. So, God, I cannot wait till I get the damn haircut. Oh, I hate this shit. But the Wolverine costume is going to be fucking epic. You guys are really going to enjoy that, hopefully. Or at least I will, I'm a grown ass man child sometimes. I like my costumes, I like my video games. And who doesn't like candy, I have no idea. Will, yeah. I don't even know anyone that has any like yeah. Some That's funny. Girlfriend named Candy. What's better if your girlfriend is named Candy or Cinnamon? I don't know. I don't know. Food or scent names, I don't think are like you're kind of taking a risk. You know what I mean? I think as a fella, if your girlfriend has or if your lady has a food or a scent kind of name, this is Ginger. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens with Ginger, This is ah mm. Yeah, no, if you leave cinnamon out in the rain, it just It's not good. Or just don't let it dry out. You got to be real careful with cinnamon. You can't get it too wet or let it dry out. You gotta treat it like you gotta store it right. A lot of gingers are just mean. They're just like they add spice to your dish of daily life, but they can be mean in high doses. The cinnamon challenge, it's impossible, is what it is. I know a stripper name. We all know it. Most strippers, I think, are named Cinnamon, Diamond, Cherish, Persephone. Every now and then you get a normal-ish name like Erica, but it's usually spices or seasonings or precious gems. What are y'all getting into on your daily basis? Because damn. Imagine if that was if I was like a male stripper, I would dress up like a 1950s milkman. I'd have the hat, I'd have that like little six pack of bottles. I'd make house calls. Like I think that's what I would do is like I'd be like a 1950s milkman, like just bottles just flowing. I think that's a good. Yep, I think that's my niche. If I ever be a male stripper, I'm going 1950s milkman. Yeah, the tiny hat, the six pack of glass bottles, just dollar bills, going crazy. I knew a dancer named Candy. It was a Mandy. That makes sense. Yeah. My name is Sky, and I used to be a guy. Back off, Sky. Sky. Sky, go that way. Go. Sky used to be a guy. If you go to a strip club, her name is Sky. She used to be a guy. That's all I'm saying. By the way, you know why I don't like most strip clubs is because it's well, obviously you shouldn't need to go to one, but it's the internet exists, but she's probably baking a loaf of bread and it's sourdough. I don't see it as a very clean place. So to think about whatever they have possibly on like this isn't like a bakery. I don't need all that yeast. You know, I'm self-rising Joe. I don't need self-rising dough. As crude as that may sound. You know what I mean? I've never, as goofy as I look, I've never suffered for a woman being naked in front of me. Um, so to go out and pay for something that may smell like low tide at a Tuesday on C-section Wednesdays, I personally, man, if you want to go spend your money at the strip club, you go do what you do. You can go pay for overpriced, watered down drinks, watch Tiffany shake her lack of ass and do this and that. That's just not my bag, baby. It's just not my bag. Sourdough's. Tell you what, man, I'm gonna bring my own yeast. Nah, man, she already did. Any lady watching right now, I apologize. If you need to, there's a market for it. I'm just saying, if that's your way you go do things, you can find better way to spend your time. No, Annette, that's cool. No, women that go to strip clubs, that's actually cool. Like if you are like, hey, you know what, bruh? How about me and you go to a strip club? A lady asked me to do that. I'm more inclined to be like, that's what's up. But I'm not going to be that guy going solo to a strip club to just like throw dollar bills. You know what I mean? I'll throw a roll of quarters. I'll make it hail. I don't make it rain. I make it hail. I'm gonna throw a Jefferson nickel wise. I'm gonna throw a Washington. Like I'm gonna make it hail. Just you just chuck rolls of coins. They gotta pick it up. See what's funny? I like being hyperbolic and making jokes, but I think all of these fellas out here know if your woman was like, "Hey, let's go to a strip club," you guys are going to a strip club with your woman, and if you don't, then you're insecure. If you've got a girl that's down to look at other girls, you should actually like appreciate that shit in life. All right, what's hidden? Yeah, for sure, Annette. There's different strokes for different folks. But they said the rolls hurt. Al, just keep throwing. Eventually, they become immune to the pain. Actually, guys, give me 1 second. Am I in trouble? No, I'm good, buddy. Are you in trouble? You blink twice. 11 barrels. Dude, I would love to get a hold of some of the Art of the Spirit stuff. I don't know why they want to keep hiding Annette's messages. Annette, I'm sorry. I like YouTube is really weird with hiding shit. So Annette is a friend of mine. Not to get into her business too much, but her ex is you know that guy who like has a winning lottery ticket and just like burns it or just Annette's ex is he's just man. What am I drinking tonight? Tonight's a toasty mood. So we're doing some Jack Daniels, the new Heritage bottle. Also, a little bit of the Penelope toasted marshmallow, which I will say I'm not disappointed in. It's just Penelope is on the cusp of always making something really fucking amazing, and it's like an 8.5 out of 10. Honestly, I think if they had put this at 50% alcohol instead of 55, you would have gotten a better tasting notes. But once again, thank you all very much. You're joining me on your Saturday, my Saturday. You could be anywhere else but you're here. I cannot wait to show everyone the Wolverine costume. I thought about posting like the progress for it, but I'm not done building my mask yet and other things because I'm incorporating some sheet metal into the costume to make it look like some adamantium, this and that. Your boy's got skills, so it's gonna be a really fun costume. But until then, I've got to suffer growing the hair out so I can spike it. So it's yeah. Yeah, Flint, Michigan water here. That shit's lit, card. Right? That shit's fire. That Flint, Michigan water is fucking fire, bro. What a fun joke that is. Yeah, that Flint, Michigan water, bro. You know that shit's fire. If you guys are just joining, if you're new here, we had a debate earlier about chickens and eggs. Been sipping some whiskey. It's a completely random stream as it always is. Do you want me to add a drop of water? I mean, I can. That's fucking funny. Imagine if you were to mix your. I want to do that now. Make a Flint, Michigan cocktail. Like a Flint old fashioned. Sounds fucking fire. I want to do that. I wonder if anyone has like old bottled water from when that shit was still an issue. Like, give me like 2 years ago Flint water bottled, and I'll make that into an old fashioned. More lives, cuz that's funny. You know what? That would be funny. I'm Joe Waters. You guys have heard a lot of terrible things about Flint, Michigan, but I'm here to tell you. Sponsored by the city of Flint. Sponsored by the city of Flint. That's fucking funny. That would be good. I'm Joe Waters. You guys have heard a lot of shitty things about Flint. I'm here to tell you, my last name means something. And I wouldn't drink this unless I was damn convinced. All right, tell you what. It's time for some foolproof. Just a little bit of typing. For the ASMR fans, who wants to hear my tight ass? All right. This will be a pelican. This will be a pelican pour. But I want to see the heart emojis and some ha-has or something on the right. You know, I'm going to be selfish. Double tap your screen. Show me the emojis. Make it worth my time. I'll pelican it. I see some hearts. I see some ha-has. Look at y'all. All right. Let me be studious Wolverine real quick. What do we got? And Flint in the water has... Are there pelicans in Ocean City? We have pelicans in Maryland, yeah. We also have herons. No, wait, we don't have pelicans. We have herons. Sorry. All right, here we go. Remember, I do this for you, not for me. At the end of the day, I'm the one drinking, so it does something for me. But this does something for y'all too, so... That's damn good. See, ladies, no hands. Honestly, I think the only reason I would ever go to Michigan is for the Great Lakes to risk dying while going fishing. Otherwise, like, why else do you go to Michigan? I don't want to go to Detroit. No offense. Like, I don't want to see 8 Mile. I've seen the movie. I know who Eminem is. Why else am I going to 8 Mile? What a big mouth you. All the better to chat with you with, Nathan. The pterodactyl came first. I told you birds came before the egg. And the egg came before the chicken. If we want to get back into this, man, we will. The more sauced up I get, the more I'm willing to fucking. We can butt heads like rams on shit all night if you want. No, I'm kidding. Go meet Cheddar Bob. Yeah, so he can shoot me in my leg. A glass bottle of water. Annette, I don't think the world's ready for that. Want to hear my honesty? That's funny. Fuck it, you can take the mic home. Here's a pencil. Take it home. Write something suspenseful. Fuck it, you can take the mic home with you. Yeah, I remember all the final rap battles from that movie. I think most white guys do, especially me because I grew up in PG County, Maryland. I was the only white kid in my class. So if you did not know how to talk to people that weren't white, you kind of wouldn't survive, or you got your ass kicked quite a bit. Me personally, I'm invited to every cookout. I'm just that guy, you know. I'm that white guy at every cookout, you know. Just saying. But other white guys out there, if you don't know how to talk to some people, you're not going to have a fun life. It's not going to be easy for you. Annette, my guys in chat are friends. You don't, it's all good. By the way, fellas, Annette is, yeah, her girlfriend is a police officer. So she definitely knows how to handle her own shit. Oh man, I love reading the interactions in chat. I like connecting people. This is a lot of fun for me. Tank top straight lotto. I'll get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow. See how long I've been going live? Hour 48 minutes. That's not so bad. Not so bad. That's funny. Oh. I am a tripod, but I need to invest in one for my streams because I can't, I got to figure this out. All right. I don't know. I feel like I pelicaned too early. I got nothing else to go on now. Yeah, well, my phone's got that kind of talent. Someone was talking about cigars earlier, and now I kind of wish I had a cigar to smoke. That actually sounds really good. Oh, here's another bottle I found earlier that wasn't, I know. A lot of us have tried this, but I was actually able to find a backup. So I think I have like 2 or 3 backups of this one finally. There was something about this bottle that was just damn good. That's 70th. And I didn't pay anything crazy for it. It was appropriately priced, which I thought was kind of nuts. Wolverine does smoke a cigar. You're absolutely right. Got any Walker? No. Thomas, what are you smoking? That's funny. Super chats. Super chats are slowly on their way, buddy. If I was posting as often as Joe Unfiltered was and had better content, I think I would already be there. But like I said, this channel is not about getting monetized. If it does, man. And any money that people send to me goes right back into bottles to put on the stream. It's not going to pay my bills. So, same thing with Joe Unfiltered. You know, the man doesn't need your super chats, but he's definitely going to use them. Yeah, Nathan, if you haven't seen Al Gordon's channel, you really should check it out, dude. He's the man's got everything. Hey, Al, how many subs do you still have? Were you able to get approved to go live on YouTube yet? You got 52. Okay. That's nice, man. Yeah, YouTube is kind of, you have to, it was weird because when I first started going live, it's like, oh, you gained 30 subs today, and then you check on your channel and you've only got like people are very fickle. They sub and then they drop off. If you don't post every day, they drop off. It's like I said, YouTube's not a job for me. If I lost your sub because I didn't post a short or go live every day, I'm completely cool with that. I grabbed out of the bag. That's funny. Yeah, YouTube has your probation periods, this and that, and then they lie to you. I don't want to say YouTube lies to you, but when you go to your analytics, they say you need 3,000 hours to get monetized. You go to apply, it says, wait, you need 1,000 more hours. You actually need 4,000 watch hours to get monetized on YouTube, which is kind of crazy. So you need one viral video, or you need enough content for people to just keep watching, and it happens organically. Or you can hire a Chinese bot company to make up emails and just keep subbing to you and give you watch hours, which I know is what a lot of these YouTubers are doing. You are paying for fucking clicks and subs. If I can make 10 Gmail accounts under my one phone number and sub to myself, you get enough people to do that. It's that many subs that quick. Yeah, if Annette misreads things, remember, well, Annette is French, is her first language, so. But her English is better than a lot of people I meet in real life, so. Yeah, Annette's cool people, man. She's a gamer. She speaks multiple languages. She's a good friend. I want a little bit more of this Jack Daniels toasted. I'm sorry. Just a tiny bit. Nothing crazy. Yeah, no, I know you don't, Will. It's all good. I just want Annette to know that everyone in my chat is cool people. Damn, that is a good pour. Like I said, once again, I've never had a special release from Jack Daniels. I've never once disliked the special stuff Jack Daniels puts out. The special releases are twice barrels or this or that. It's all good. Yeah, it's been staying low 40s here at night. It gets to mid 60s during the day eventually, but no, it's starting to get to the point where when I go to work, I've got to wear warmer clothes. Actually, need hand warmers the other day at work, which I hate when I have to put hand warmers into my gloves because my fingers are still cold as hell, and your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Oh shit, are we back now? YouTube flagged me for something there. Are we good? Everyone back. That was that was really weird. I have no idea how long chat was not going there. We're still rocking 69. You didn't notice? Okay, because YouTube had me reconnecting for like 10 seconds there. That was really weird. Oh man. Okay. Well, thank you guys for telling me because that was a little strange on my end. My chat stopped. I only saw one message and then it said reconnecting. Nothing stop. Can't stop, won't stop. You guys know me. YouTube is just fucking weird. I will be completely honest with you guys though. I would like to go like smoke half a cigarette real quick. I don't smoke cigarettes inside, but I also know if I just put it on pause and mute and go to the back door. Tell you what, if you guys are willing to talk with yourselves in chat for a minute or two, let me go indulge. I'm going to be right back. And if no one's here, I'll just end the live when I get back. That's how I'm going to treat this. So, there we go. I'll be back. And we're back. Ow, that sounds like a kick-ass time. Yeah, Al Gordon does. He's a legend. We all love Al Gordon. That sounds really fucking cool. Yeah, where do you have to go for gambling in Colorado? Because in Maryland, you have to go to Baltimore, or you got to go. Well, in Maryland, well, it's considered D.C., the National Harbor, but it's right outside of Maryland. Or you can go to West Virginia. You go to Charlestown, the races and the slots. It used to be just slots in Charleston. Now they actually have like a full-on casino, which is kind of cool. Me personally, if I go to the casino, I'm playing roulette or blackjack. I stick to table games. I don't like the slots. I also don't understand all these new video slots with the 12 different rows and things going across, and then things connect this way, that way. And I'm not a huge fan of video slots. I like my table games. But if we ever go to a casino together and you don't know how to play blackjack, do not fucking sit beside me. If I see you split certain cards, or if I see you hitting on this and that, I'm going to look at you like you're a dumbass. And when the dealer gets a 20, and I have a 19 because you want to fucking hit on something stupid. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Casinos, it's one of those things. If you're going to a casino, don't do it as a way to pay bills. Just understand you're more than likely going to lose whatever money you went there with, and have fun with it. That's the way I treat it. Me personally, I love roulette tables. I don't like the ones with the new 3 green spots. The new roulette table, if you go to a roulette table and it has 3 green zones, step the fuck away from the table. Do not waste your money betting on anything. It's weird. YouTube hiding messages. I'm no different than a lot of other people, though. I love casinos. I like betting, but I don't, for me, I want it to be at the point where it's fun if I win, not dreading the fact if I lose. Because too many people are definitely caught in that trap of, like, if you bet money on a game, a slot machine, a table game, and you're upset that you lost, then don't bet the money. You know the house is designed to win, so go with the anticipation you're going to lose, but if you win, it's a fucking good day. That's how you should treat every single casino. Take your money you know you're willing to lose, but if you win, it's a good day. I know too many people where they make and lose their rent money daily at a casino. Or it's, okay, your kids are struggling tonight. You're going to feed them ramen tonight, maybe lobster tomorrow. How about you have more consistency? Don't spend what you can't afford to lose. I'm not a fan of the video slots either, man. You've never been. Annette, we'll take you to a casino. That would be a lot of fun. See, I don't like craps with the dice. I stick to roulette. I stick to blackjack. Every now and then I'll play some baccarat, but a lot of times roulette, I don't have to worry about who else is on the table next to me. Blackjack, I have to worry about who is playing on my left and right. I much rather would just play the dealer straight up when it comes to blackjack because, like I said, if you're at the table next to me, all right, you go ahead and split your tens, But when you want to hit on a fucking 13 and like, bro, that 10 would have made the dealer fucking bust. Like you, what? Don't play blackjack with me at the table unless you know what the fuck you're doing. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, same here. Same here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but are we losing when we buy these bottles, right? Normally, it's a pretty like you're getting your return on your money a lot of times when we buy bottles. The casino is you kind of just hope you do well. Hey, what's up, Middle Davis? How we doing, bud? Technically drinking it instead of pissed away instead of yeah. I mean, I know there's people that, they love their slot machines, and there's those old ladies that will fucking just they're vultures at the casinos, right? They wait for you to stand up and go to the ATM to get more money so that the more times a machine has been played, I know the odds, it can actually hit, but man, to watch these old people spending their pension or their social security money going to the casino just like waiting for me to get up so they can sit down and spin the wheel. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, there's a lot of degeneracy when it comes to gambling and anything else in life. But when I go to a casino, I'm playing table games. I'm going with the expectation that I'm probably going to lose this money. If I win, I fucking win. And once I'm up, I'm I'm gone. Like I know I've made a hearty profits, and it's like especially if you're going with like $1,000 to a casino, I've got 2,400 bucks in my pocket right now. I'm gonna end my night. I don't need to try and put that 2,400 bucks on red or black, trying to double my money or doing this and that. Once I'm up, I'm up. I'm gone. I don't have any kids. I don't have any. Well, no kids of my own, but you guys know my life story. At least some of y'all do. So Nathan is quoting dodgeball. That see, oh man, I didn't even flag those words that YouTube wants to hide you for, man. So I drink my own urine because it's sanitary and I like the taste. I don't know. We've been going for over 2 hours now, I think. I don't know. One more pelican. One more pelican to end the night. Because I'm trying to go eat some food. Maybe watch some like Sports Center, as a man, watch some NFL Network, maybe reset my fantasy roster. You guys know how it is on your Saturday. Plus we got a game at was it 9:30 tomorrow? We got the Jets and someone else. We got one of those across the seas game. I definitely want to wake up and watch. So you only take $100. I feel like that's almost not enough to take to a casino nowadays because everything is like 10 to fit. Like when I go to a blackjack table, the cheapest I play is like the 15 or something ones. Like I don't know. Man. I like to take at least a couple $100 with me just so I can, because $100 is a blackjack table, man. That's gone in three hands if you don't know what you're doing. Hey, that's what's up, Neo. What are you hunting? Okay. See, I respect actually, you know what? I respect any hunter that when you hunt to feed your family. I do understand why some people trophy hunt. I get it. That 10, 12, 14 point buck on your wall looks cool, but if you're gonna hunt, I prefer you feed your family with it. I don't like people that want to go shoot a lion or a giraffe or a rhino. Like, don't be that rich asshole that wants to go to the Serengeti and shoot something damn near endangered or extinct. Like, if you're gonna hunt, feed your family first and foremost. You know, giraffe meat is great. See, I wouldn't know. I've tasted a lot of animals. I personally, Annette, I agree. It's me personally. If you trophy hunt, if that's your main purpose, I don't like it. If you ate the animal and then put its neck and face on your wall, I would. If you hunt solely for a trophy, I'm not a huge fan of you. If you ate the animal, appreciated it, respected it, and then you wanted to honor it by mounting it, I guess I can see that. But don't go out there just to shoot a rhino in the dick. Like, why do you want? You didn't eat the rhino. You're not eating a hippo. Like, what are you doing? Don't go trophy hunt. Eat the damn animal you're shooting. I've seen that movie, Nathan. Dude, you're staying in 5 minutes. That's pretty awesome, man. See, my house is I live near a state park, so I'm surrounded by nature. If I want to go out and shoot something, I probably could. Just make sure you haul it back before the cops show up. Nah, don't do that. You know what's crazy is my sister, rest in peace, that was her favorite animal was giraffes. My sister loved giraffes, man. That's actually my next tattoo is gonna be a claw machine. I'm gonna put it on this arm. It's gonna be a claw machine picking up a giraffe like out of the prize chute. Yeah, yeah. My sister was yeah. She loved giraffes. Peacock is. I've never had peacock. I love venison. I love deer jerky. Like I will say that one meat I never liked was bear meat. Bear meat is way too gamey. It's just fucking gross, man. And then you gotta with bear meat, there's a huge risk of worms. I don't know why, but I don't think I'm ever gonna eat bear meat again. Unless I have to. And in which case, if I have to, that means I would probably have to kill a bear, which means I probably lose. So I don't see myself ever trying bear meat ever again. It. I mean, venison, if you know venison, that's gamey enough. You upgrade to elk, you upgrade to other cloven hoof creatures and this and that, it's gamey. But bears, most people hunt them using dogs. So the bears are full of adrenaline. They're running out and about when you shoot them. You finally put them down, that meat, muscle fiber, it locks up. It tastes like ass. It doesn't matter what you do to bear meat, it's fucking gross. Worms are attracted to the oils of the bit. That's what I figured. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like, listen, I'll travel for good food, good meat, no diddy. You know, I'll travel for shit. I'll gladly sample whatever you're trying to cook, but I don't know if I'm gonna eat bear meat ever again. I don't think I can do it. Holy shit, we got 24 likes today. I think maybe people are starting to see my shit again. Yeah, Nathan, that's because they need their tongue to like, get leaves off trees and shit. Like there's a reason behind everything. Anyway, let's see. We've been going over what 2.5 hours now. I think I'm about to end the live, guys. So, what am I going to end it with? A little bit of foolproof Titan. By the way, you guys know I hardly do this, but if you're somehow here and you haven't double tapped your screen, hit the like. Just help me out. Hit the like. God, that is damn good foolproof. So I'm not even going to show Tyson. If you guys know 1792, for a lot of us here, it's a shelf staple, but that right there, that sticker, it's something special. If I were to blind this against another 1792 foolproof, I could tell this one is way fucking better. It's fantastic, Ath. Fantastic. Can't disease. That's funny. Let's see. What do we got? We got people in chat. What do we got? Hey, Tom. Hey, Neo. Do me a favor and say something again real quick in chat. It's been a while since I've added a new mod. Welcome to the crew, buddy. You know how to mod. You know how this works, right? Hey, Nathan. Go ahead and chat for me real quick. No more mods after tonight. I really do think that Neo and Nathan, that's after tonight. I'm not adding any more mods. I think we're set. Annette, if you want to be a lady mod, you let me know. But Annette, you're hilarious. I don't know how many lady mods do I even have here. We could always use another one, but nah, Nathan, you're good people, man. I've known you for fucking almost a year now, right? My worry at first was making everyone in chat blue so that, because a lot of people when they see that from the outside looking in, they don't want to chat. So I wanted to make sure that, but at this point, like I said, it's not about making money on the stream or anything else. Got over $100. Damn. Yeah, see, man, I really do like hunting. But me personally, I like bow hunting over shooting. I think it takes, well, I mean, it all takes skill. You have to be a decent shot when you're a hunter to put down your prey, what you're shooting for. But for me personally, I respect bow hunting more than guns. And like I say, that's just my personal opinion. When you take a bow out there and it's primal. It's what our ancestors did. It's like if you didn't know how to shoot a bow or throw a spear, you were kind of fucked, right? Luckily, humans were smart enough to invent guns, which made it easier for people that could never throw a spear or shoot a bow and arrow to feed their family. But no, when I see, you're out there with a bow, you're just A to B. I think it takes more skill. Personal opinion. Bird and waterfowl, yeah. Like I said, dude, bow season is always awesome. See, I respect anyone that can actually shoot a bow and arrow. Like Andrew, our other mod here, he is huge into his bows. Like that man's a marksman. So am I, Nathan. But yeah. Yeah, guys, happy Saturday, man. It's been awesome to have you guys tune in. Dude, that's what's up. You know what's good, dude? You gotta teach kids when they're young, and it's an invaluable skill, right? Hunting, fishing, cooking in general, it is an invaluable skill that both young boys and girls should learn how to do, right? We are very lucky to live in a country where we have electricity, running water, grocery stores, this and that. But what happens, right? God forbid the world goes to shit tomorrow. If your husband or a wife don't know how to hunt, if your kids, it is an invaluable skill to learn how to hunt and fish, clean and cook what you kill so that you don't need a grocery store. Learn how to garden, learn how to preserve your own vegetables. There's things that a lot of people don't have the skills on that even our parents and grandparents did because we're spoiled. Everything is paid for or shipped to us. I don't have to grow up my own tomatoes if I can go to the grocery store. Learn how to grow your own fucking tomatoes, folks. Like learn how to grow stuff that if God forbid shit happens, you can still feed your family. There's a lot of value in those skills. I can hunt, I can fish, I can garden. I also know how to work a saw. I can fashion wood, snow. I can fashion a shelter. Put me out in the wilderness. I'm going to fucking survive. I'll be fine. Are you going to be fine? I don't know. Hey, what's up, James? You got to get a beer. That makes sense. Potawatomi. Okay. So for me, I believe so. I have Native American ancestry on my dad's side. I always confuse. I think it's Choctaw. I think is what despite how pale I am, my dad's side of the family does actually have Native American ancestry. Yeah. No, if hunting and fishing, like I said, it's an invaluable life skill. And not just that, once you have to learn how to clean and cook what you kill. It's one thing to go out there and shoot a deer in the face, right? Even if you don't want it for your wall, how do you take that dead deer, butcher it, and make it into meals for your family? I mean, sure, I could just throw the bitch on the fire and just like hack at it, but no, there's certain skills I think are not as appreciated as they once were. Butchers, blacksmiths, all that kind of shit. People are way too coddled with everything in life. They just get handed to them. Yeah, Annette can definitely cook. That is for damn sure. So cooking it's when you first learn how to cook and you take something, especially like, the first time you go fishing. I caught the fish, I scaled it, I cleaned it, I set up the fire, I cooked it. Like it's very satisfying to be able to not just feed yourself but your loved ones. All right, well, have a good night, buddy. Yeah, we're just here for random conversation. You know how this works. Speaking of which, let me check my phone because oh my goodness, 17%. Look at that. So we're not dead yet, folks. Y'all still got me at 17%. You process all your see, that's what's up, man. That's cool as shit. And even if your wife didn't hunt, if she was at least like standing there beside you and you're showing her, hey, listen, baby, if I bring home a deer, I'm gonna need you to learn how to like cut it up, do this and that. Better take a shot. All right. Well, no, I don't. We don't do shots. We sip on this stream, bruh. 17%. That's funny. Dude, I like walleye. I can cook any fish, by the way. Any fish that you hand me, I can fucking cook it to perfection. Trust me. See, that's what I'm saying. If you know how to, like I said, anyone can go hunting, but what do you do once you hunt that animal? You drag it out of the woods, you put it in the back of your pickup. All right. A lot of times with the deer, me personally, I used to hang it in the garage. You let it bleed out for a little bit, blah, blah, blah. This is getting a little bit morbid, but if you know how to shoot an animal, do you know how to butcher it and clean it, cook it? A lot of people don't. They don't know the full process. They only know one step. Got to hit the sack also. Well, shit, not mine, hopefully. All right. You know what? A lot of people are ready for me to end my stream. We'll do one last little bit. All right, everybody. Last pour of the night. If you are able to find this bottle, I'm not condoning you to be like a guy that scalps Pokemon cards or is a buyer and flipper. This bottle of Jack Daniels, please buy more than one, but not so much that other people can't enjoy it. Don't be that asshole that buys like 3 cases of this. Maybe buy 2 cases. Let someone else actually know that this bottle's damn tasty. I say that having 3 backups. All right. Going for, just a little bit. All right. Do I sip or do I pelican? Y'all let me know. Sip or pelican? And people get too deep into much on sip. Okay. Dude, my night's been good, man. No complaints. I've just been kind of chilling with people in chat. I was because it's cold outside, you kind of want that warming kind of sensation. And we all like toasted marshmallows. If you don't like toasted marshmallow, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I will say even though the Jack Daniels Heritage bottle doesn't say toasted marshmallow like this one does on the front. I get more out of that. All right, we're going to sip this one. I really think they nailed it at the 50%. The 100 proof, the 50% alcohol by volume on this one. I get a perfect amount of oak. And like I said, I don't have the best taste buds. I'm not Joe Unfiltered where I can taste wide open ass and stone fruits and this and that. But that is oak and marshmallow. That's what I get. Penelope is more of a custardy, high alcohol-y flavor, if that makes sense. Like this is more of like your dessert was kind of spiked with some alcohol. This tastes like, damn, that marshmallow has a buzz to it. People depend too much on fast food. No, I can, I can, yeah, people definitely depend on fast food too much. That's why if you don't know how to cook for yourself and this, and a lot of people would not know how to live. They would just fail. They would fail at life. You wouldn't know what to do. But thank you all very, very much. You ate Whataburger today. All right, before I keep reading chat and getting stuck on it, I think I should probably go ahead and end live right now. We've been here 2 hours and probably 40-ish something minutes. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so very much for joining in. You guys know how this works, right? By the way, I cannot wait for Halloween. You guys are really, I hope you'll enjoy the costume. Once you guys are done trick-or-treating with the kids on Halloween, it's a Friday. Come see your boy. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right. It's not even flexing. This is I think this is what everyone waits for at the end of the day, right? Yeah, James, it's okay. We'll see you on other streams, buddy. You have to earn your mod here, though. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. All right. You guys are going to get me caught up in chat. All right. Happy Saturday, everyone. Let me end the live now. You guys know my number. You guys know where you can reach me if you want to keep hitting me up. All right, guys. Happy Saturday. It's asking me, why would you ask me YouTube if yes, I'm sure I want to end the video.